here we are. It's Sunday and the WooF Ditty Show from the alldognetwork.com. Alldognetwork.com, produced by the WooF Driver. And I hope you all are having a great late Sunday afternoon, at least on the West Coast. It's already 8:30 on the East Coast. And, we're going to look at dogs tonight instead of pressure cooker bombs. Hi, Mimi. I know whoever these people are doing this ought to be putting a pressure cooker in pressurized. But we're going to stay with the positive with our pups tonight and our pooches. Brenda's there, Mimi's there. And we're doing a double header tonight, actually, if I can pull it off. We're going to do just a normal, probably 30-minute deal here on the breed tonight. May is there. Hello, May. How is May in September? Sudan. Sayyidan. I'm not sure. Is that French? But whatever the case, we're doing a different, special pure breed tonight. I don't know if you have all heard of this one. It's got a long name. The Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. And it's a female. We're doing the ditty on Daphne, even though it's a King Charles Spaniel. And we're going to talk about that breed a little bit, mostly tonight, and show a few things going on with that dog. Then later on, in about... well, this will go till around 6, and then about an hour and a half later, at the normal 7:30 Pacific time, I'm going to do a little action here with the WooF axe tonight. Just all music. It's going to play some tunes we've played before, a couple new tunes. Just fool around with the guitar, show you the WooF Driver WooF axe, just for fun, something else to do. We missed last night. For a special occasion, but that was just personal. And normally we don't take off nights unless we just absolutely have to. So this is Daphne, okay, or Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, and they're very adorable. They have a certain Spaniel face look, different than the cockers and so forth. Just a little different royalty attitude. Beautiful coloring. King Charles Spaniel. Beautiful. Yes, sir. Beautiful. Look at the spotted colors there. Nice. So we're going to talk about that, and we also want to drop something here. We're going to get our quiet tracks up here if we can. This is something I like to have available while we're chatting together. If anybody's got anything to report or want to talk about, sweet, you liked them, yeah. Most all our little puppies are just beautiful, they are, what can I tell you? They're just beautiful. Let me go back here, dog-inspired music, but I want to go to the well, I've got to find it first. Here we go. So what we've got at wooftunes.com, in case you guys haven't been there, to WooFtunes, WOOFTUNES, you have an array of all the material that we produced in the last 7 or 8 years of the WooF Driver's intellectual material, intellectual property, lyrics and stories and poetry and prose and song lyrics and stuff that we put to music. Basically what we've done with our WooF Play band, we call it. We've got WooF on everything. And it's just it's like a Disneyland journey here, I'm just doing this stuff. And it's a lot of fun, and it's a lot of fun stuff about the dogs, the love of our dogs, right? Everybody knows that by now. And so appreciate everybody tuning in this evening. Again, we're talking about the King Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. Now let's try to see here how this little Daphne got her name. It's kind of interesting stuff here. The origin, the name for King Charles II, the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel is descended from the King Charles Spaniel. Okay, well, I'll take that. In the late 1600s, the King Charles Spaniels were interbred with pugs, and that's why you see that little, turned up nose face just enough. Look how beautiful this one is. Just pugged up enough in the front, that little mug. Well, this one's not as predominant, but look how beautiful. I'm going to find one that's got that pug kind of snoot. Adorable. But if you can see how the snoot just kind of angles up just a little bit. See, this one definitely has that little puggy look. You have to be a little scrutinizing in there on that. Becky, hi from Florida. Miriam, I'm watching from Nicaragua. Wow. Mimi says they're so cute. Yes. Nicaragua. I wonder what time it is over there. I have to look that up. That's so cool. You're trying to join us from all the way over there. But anyway, it resulted in a smaller dog than a pug necessarily, with a flatter nose, upturned faces, rounded heads, and protruding eyes. And the consequence of this breeding is what we know today as the King Charles Spaniel, English toy spaniel as well, they can call it. And in the early 1920s, an American named Roswell Elridge, good old Roswell, offered prize money during a Crufts dog show in London to any person exhibiting a King Charles Spaniels with long noses. So apparently it must be rare. Hell, I want to wish you and wives a happy anniversary the other day. Thank you, Deborah, so much. We did have a wonderful time, and we really appreciate everyone giving us our congrats on that. We really appreciate everyone we know. We really appreciate. Cute puppy, Miriam. So he was looking for dogs similar to those appearing in Van Dyck's painting of King Charles II and his spaniels. Kim, good evening. How are you doing tonight? Great. Happy belated. Thank you. Appreciate that, really do. Yeah, it's been a long road with challenges, but we're still hanging in there. That was the vows you take when you get married, whether you like it or not. A lot of people don't like it and they get divorced. What are you going to do? Can't hold up to it through thick or thin. It's not all thick. I think they all know that. Yeah, that's the way it is. Just have to be really flexible and, compromising all the time. Everybody has pet peeves. Everybody has things they don't like, habits. But that's what it's about. It's a challenge. I guess the good Lord made it a challenge if you want to do it. And, then if you have kids, you better stick together. Your kids are, a lot of people have the story, they got abused, they got this, they got that, and they still made it. God bless them for that strength and devoted. Right. Nobody said it's easy. If life was easy, there wouldn't be any problems. Okay. Enough of that. But the ideas have lived on American breeders that this King Charles dog was a special breed, and a lot of people involved in deciding what it was going to be. But by the 1940s, these dogs were classified as a separate breed and were given a prefix Cavalier to differentiate them from their forebears. The Cavalier King Charles Spaniel is shown in the toy group, according to the American Kennel Club. Little toys. That's why it has that separate, extra synonymous name as an English toy spaniel. It's just adorable. Adorable. I love these pictures of these. Now there's that puggy look I was looking for. Those ears. Woo! Beautiful. There's a couple that live out by, they must have been house hunting at for the Ocean House. Like Springer Spaniels, but smaller, yeah. We had a Springer Spaniel ourselves that was, bigger. So it's some type of a Spaniel, absolutely. It was, there's something else. Pretty determined there. And they could do small hunts at a small distance. They're so cute, Kim says. They're adorable. You know, it melts our hearts when we look at all these dogs, you know, and Becky says before, you know, we're talking about when you go, if you're looking for a dog, when you go to the shelter, you know, if you, first, I hope, to rescue one that needs a home desperately, and there's so many. I was watching The Dog Whisperer last night with Cesar Millan, which is an excellent show. He's phenomenal, and you can learn so much about training and, you know, things if you watch that show. That's how I learn stuff, and he makes it look so easy. But when we all learn the psychology of dogs and humans and the difference, they're so smart, they learn quick, but it's how you do it. It's a trick. It's like a card trick. You know, people pull the card out and they say, yep, you got a 5 of hearts. I mean, there's a trick. And when somebody tells you the trick, you go, why didn't I think of that? That's what it's about. It's all good. So, when you groom these guys, I mean, I don't know if anybody has one of these Cavalier King Charles Spaniels, but maybe not. But, you know, it pads on the feet, the hair pads, it needs to be trimmed. It's prone to tangling, of course, and matting in the ears. So you have to brush them often and keep them with a firm bristle and bathe or dry shampoo them as necessary. I don't know about the dry shampoo deal. I've tried that on my cat. I don't know. It's just not for me. But that's the origin of this guy. And the life expectancy is actually 9 to 14 years. No, nobody has them. 9 to 14 years, litter size 3 to 5 puppies. Not a huge litter, even though they're not that huge of a dog. It's just the way it works, I guess. You know, nature's nature. They're good for apartment life because they're not too big, and they're moderately active indoors. And a small yard would be sufficient. Does not do well in very warm conditions, so keep that in mind. We talked about the temperatures, climate where you all live when you go to, you know, either have a dog and you're dealing with certain cold or hot extremes, whatever the case, and you have to be careful, of course. I'm always thinking about that when I leave Buster in the house during the day. Well, how hot can it get in here before it would be too hot, you know, without leaving the air conditioning at a certain thermostat if it's a warm thing, or never gets that cold. I'm not worried about that out here, but it does go very cold in other places where you keep that heat temperature right, you know. I don't know what the exact number is, but you know what the comfort zones are. And a few health problems, unfortunately. They have a hereditary called cherry eye. They could have hereditary. They could possibly dislocate their kneecaps. They could have back troubles, ear infections, and early onset of deafness and a hearing trouble. There's a lot of things here, so you don't overfeed them, that's for sure. They tend to gain weight easily, so that's another reason you want to overfeed them. You don't want to overfeed anybody. Feed what you have. Also prone to mitral valve disease, which is a serious genetic heart problem. So it's from a genetic situation, could cause early death. It is wise to check the medical history of several previous generations before choosing your puppy in this particular breed. So it sounds to me like the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel could be volatile to some negative things that you really would want to examine with a breeder if you were to get one. Most likely you're not going to find one at a shelter like this, you know, unless somebody just didn't know what they had as a purebred. And you know, again, when we're talking about purebreds, since we kind of started the show, we're working on the purebred list kind of first. But I think it's probably wise to start, in my mind, to start thinking about you know, crossbreeds and hybrids at least, or just mutts in general, because most of us, when we get a dog, a rescue, it's a mutt. Becky says, when I go to shelters around me, there are usually just a lot of pit bulls. They have such a bad rap. But I had one of the most loving pit bulls. It's not hard to have them because of that. You know, I got to tell you, in homeowners insurance, really, I've never seen any smaller dogs. Yeah, you know, it's a crapshoot, I guess, really. Different shelters are different. I mean, if you got more than one shelter in your area, just go check them all out. I mean, I go to the one down here, and I've seen all kinds. So, but you're right about that. We did a show on the pit bull, and we talked about all this stuff. It's nonsense. Matter of fact, there's probably 3 or 4 pit bulls or pit bull mixes that live on our street, and they're sweet as can be. I don't worry about them. I've met them. They're socialized. You know, the bad rap is not rap. It's BS. I mean, it's like anything else. I mean, if they're gonna, you know, if they used to have dog fights and pit bulls were the ones that they had do it, of course they're gonna be that way. It's awful. They're really hard. It gives them a really hard time. You know, it's like, yeah, that's what I meant, a lot of rap. But the point is here to get around all this stuff and move forward in life with that particular breed of the pit bull, since we're on that subject, is, you know, just keep people informed. You know, if they're going to take it personally, if they're going to worry about, well, first of all, you know, it's the kind of thing when you're out in public or where you live and you're walking your pit bull, people are going to shy away or whatever, or they're going to ask you questions, or they're not, even if they don't, because of that, it's a stigma. Yeah, it's almost like racism, you know. I mean, let's face it, you know, you see the guys walking down the street with their caps backwards and their pants hanging below their butt, and you're thinking gangster, or you're thinking somebody who's like not a gangster, who's just got to be, they think they're hip. I mean, you're judging the stuff in your mind, right? Yeah, it's how they're raised, the dogs, of course. It's how the kids are raised, too. They walk around like that. You know, I don't care for it. I think it's stupid. But, I mean, we wore beetle boots, and our parents thought we were in skinny pants and had started growing our hair long. Hippie. So anyway, that's life. You just have to deal with it. Best thing to do is to stay away from people that aren't in tune with reality. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from them if you can. Go the other way. You see somebody go like that, oh, you're a pit bull. Just you don't have to confront them and try to convince them. Just split. Hey, have a good day. You know, you don't need them in your life, people like that. That's my advice. That's what I would do. Just walk away from trouble if you can. Why have to explain and do anything like that about a dog? Okay. So, we've been talking about this cute little guy, the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. I guess if somebody saw this guy, you know, this dog doesn't look like he's like, you know, he could look a little, look at that pug look, okay? Like, don't mess with me, okay? Not a pit bull, but so, you know, somebody could look at him and say the same thing. You know, you look at, does he bite? What's the first thing that people do when they walk up to your dog? Does he bite? Is he friendly? That's what they do. They're afraid. Fear is the thing that causes those dogs to, any dog to bite, or, you know, it's fear. If you act like you're not afraid of them, don't look at them in the eye. They just walk up and say, hey, how you doing, buddy? And they're going to start licking at you. You got to understand the psychology of dogs and the psychology of humans with dogs. I mean, that's what I've learned. If you act afraid of them, so I'm gonna play the ditty of Daphne. Daphne's ditty. You ready? Let me get that happening here for you. This is about Daphne, the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel.
Daphne, Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, has a favorite thing to do, like kiss and cuddle, and she may be of royalty. That's Daphne, the Cavalier King spots in the middle of her crown. On her head it's sometimes called the kiss of the Buddha, or the kissing spot. That's right, it's hot. So it said, of Daphne the Cavalier, King Charles Spaniel is a well-proportioned little dog. She's fearless and lively, so eager and willing to please, even to a frog who is very intelligent enough to understand what you want while it stays on his log. Daphne can be finicky if you don't give her the general attitude while training, so take your time when doing the legally time remaining to get it right. Her eyesight is better than 20/20. Sense of smell, it's tops. She can use your money. She's gonna go and find it, so you won't be surprised if she finds it.
Hi, Maria.
She'll keep you from doing a big boo, 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 boo. That's Daphne, the Cavalier, King Charles Spaniel. Daphne, the Cavalier, King Charles Spaniel. That's Daphne. Oh, Daphne may be of royalty. That's her, Daphne.
You're rocking out in the backyard. Cool. Good to see you. See, that little white crown is called a Bienheim spot. Kiss of Buddha. Kissing spot, they call it. That little white deal. How cool is that? Just beautiful. Now this one has the whole white there. So if they're, they were bred with pugs, but there's that white triangle little spot in the top, kissing spot, they call it. Amazing. Becky says, yeah, they're special. King Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. Tongue twister. So, yeah, that's what's happening with that little pooch. So what we're going to do tonight, like I just said, Yvette's favorite dog. Wow. Yeah, I never heard of it really until I did my research and chose that one for tonight. We're going to look here for a moment. I want to find something for the WooF driver here on adventures and see if we have any adventures we want to take a peek at. Michael, adorable. Yeah, they are adorable. And we talked about how the WooF driver takes the dogs out on the motorcycle. That's something else. Puts them on the back with their little riding goggles, their wind goggles. And you can find all this stuff and watch these adventures, because sometimes when I try to load them up from here and show you on the camera, they freeze up. And I'm just going to refer you tonight, alldognetwork.com. Most of you have probably already been there. We've talked about it night after night. Alldognetwork, one word.com. And you'll see at the top, across the top, you'll see headers. Exclusive, adventures, animal insights, WooF Tunes live, just for fun, and then at the end, hosts. And under host, if you click on that little arrow, you'll bring down all our, up, and then on the left, you'll see all our hosts. I'm one of them, Bucky. And then all my ditties and the shows that I've done are up there. Yep, cool. And then all WooF driver stuff's up there. All Brits dog shows, the dog yoga, the doga shows with Susie and Kimberly. Did just all the stuff to watch when you get a chance. Just at random, just pick something and check it out. If it interests you, you watch. If you don't, go back and watch something else. There's like, let's see what we've got here. I want to look at, yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Kim, yeah, the Doga shows, all my shows of all the breeds are up there. You can find the Pitbull show if you're looking for it. In the meantime, what we're going to do tonight, the other night we did what we called the a top 40 show of the top 40 most popular dogs, going from 40 down to number 1, and we did a ditty wrapping them off. And I'm going to play that one more time just for those who might have missed it, just for fun. It's about 6 minutes, and after that we're going to sign off for this show, and then about an hour and a half from now we're going to come back on and just play music on the WooF acts. Going to sing some songs and play some stuff, and just fool around and have some fun for a little bit tonight, just musically. No breeds, no more nothing. So, darn, I missed it. You missed, that was so neat. Thank you. Yeah. What'd you miss? The top 40 countdown? Well, it was basically just a countdown, and I'm gonna do a ditty on that, and it's on there, and it's got it listed too, so you can look it over. But we're gonna take a break on this meditative music real quick, and just pause that and go right into that all breed countdown, so you can all check it out. Ready? Gonna rank them.
Popularity, just like a billboard. Just like billboard music, we're gonna rank our breeds. Starting on top 40, going backwards.
I'll show pictures of the Cavalier while we're listening.
Number 40 is Rhodesian Ridgeback, dignified, sensitive, mischievous, and strong-willed. Basset Hound is number 39. He's gentle, friendly, devoted, and sweet-tempered. Then we move to the Border Collie, number 38.
It's a Cavalier.
Intelligent, energetic, tenacious, and responsive. To the Newfoundland, number 37. Gentle, trainable, and sweet-tempered too. Then we got the Collie, the purebred Collie, number 36. He's gentle, loyal, intelligent, protective. We moving backwards now, number 35, the Cane Corso, just like my Buster, a purebred Cane Corso. He's quiet, even-tempered, calm, and reserved. Number 34, the Well Mariner. He's energetic, stubborn, fast, and intelligent. Now we move to the little Pug. Yes, right, a purebred Pug, number 33, playful, stubborn, and attentive, and sociable. Back to the Vicia, purebred Vicia. Vasila, number 32, intelligent and loyal, affectionate and energetic. Back to the Maltese is 31. She's playful, gentle, lively, and so docile. Number 30 is the American Cocker Spaniel, so outgoing, sociable, even-tempered, and thrusting. Bernese Mountain Dog comes in at 29, affectionate, intelligent, loyal, and faithful. At 28, the Chihuahua, Chico the Chihuahua, devoted, quick, courageous, and so very lively. Number 27, going back now, is the English Springer Spaniel. She's so attentive, intelligent, active, and cheerful. I like that. Number 26 is the French Brittany. Yes, happy, intelligent, agile, and quick. Now we're back to 25, the English Mastiff. Dignified, affectionate, good-natured, and courageous. Then you got the Havanese, number 24. Companionable, responsive, and playful, and affectionate too. Shetland Sheepdog coming in at 23. Playful, gentle, intelligent, and very lively. Then we got a Boston Terrier up from the East Coast. He's intelligent, friendly, lively, playful at number 22. Then 21, the Pomeranian, playful, intelligent, social, and friendly. I said so friendly. Now at number 20, the Pembroke Welsh Corgi. That's right, a purebred Corgi, intelligent, playful, outgoing, and friendly. Back to 19, we're in the teens. To the Shih Tzu. That's right, happy, playful, gentle, and friendly. Back to number 18, you come of age at 18 with the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. He's playful, sociable,
there he is,
patient, and fearless. Now when you're 17, we got the Australian Shepherd. Number 17, active, intelligent, good-natured, and oh so protective.
It's a Cavalier.
Look out at 16, sweet 16, the miniature Schnauzer. Intelligent, friendly, obedient, and fearless. Got no fear. Great Dane, a preteen at 15. Number 15, gentle, friendly, devoted, and reserved. Then we got our Doberman pinscher number 14. Obedient, intelligent, loyal, and energetic, of course. At Lucky 13, we've got the Dachshund, a purebred Dachshund, like Ditty the Dachshund on the show. Clever, courageous, devoted, and lively to go. Number 12, we got our Siberian Husky, just like the 4 WooF pack of the WooF drivers. They're gentle, intelligent, outgoing, and friendly. At number 11, the German Short-Haired Pointer, intelligent, trainable, boisterous, but cooperative. At a 10-year-old, number 10, we got a boxer, playful, friendly, devoted, and loyal. Rottweiler coming in at number 9, intelligent, courageous, fearless, and confident. But look out at number 8, we got our standard poodle, purebred, intelligent, faithful, trainable, and instinctual. Number 7, lucky 7, we got the Yorkshire Terrier, independent, intelligent, courageous, and confident. At number 6, the French Bulldog, number 6, playful, sociable, lively, and patient. Look out, top 5. 5 is the Beagle, purebred Beagle, gentle, intelligent, even-tempered, and so determined. Then we got a number 4 is the Bulldog, getting down to the bottom. Friendly, docile, willful, and gregarious is the Bulldog. Number 3, the Golden Retriever, intelligent, kind, and friendly, and so confident. Then we got our number 2. Number 2, runner-up, is our German Shepherd, courageous, intelligent, loyal, and so watchful. Guess what number 1 is? I'm gonna let you guess for a minute. What could it be? What could it be? Number 1, he's cheerful, gentle, friendly, and intelligent. He's our purebred Labrador Retriever. Labrador Retriever, number 1. That's a top 40, just like a billboard was. Love those breeds.
There we go.
Count them down.
Yeah. Okay, it's all good. So there we go. We just wanted to do that again, and I'm going to sign it off now and tell you that I'll be back about an hour and a half. Okay, we're going to play some music. It's all good, and thanks for coming to see me tonight. The breed is the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, and he was in there at number. He was in the teens there. Greyhound, no whippet, not in the top 40, no. It's amazing, huh? What we're going to do next is, next week we're going to do the next 40. 40 through 80. See what we come up with. I'll put it all together. Okay, we'll see you then, Deborah, everybody, or later. Okay. We're jumping, jamming right out of here, and we'll be back by an hour and a half. We're going to play some music on the WooF axe. That's what we're going to do, just play some tunes. If you guys, if there's any tunes you might want to hear, classic rock, classic pop, something I may know, because I'm old, I'll be glad to do them. I have a few in mind, and I'm just going to have some fun with it tonight, Sunday night. Becky says have a good night. Hope to see you later on, and any requests you have for songs, I'll try to do them. Stump the WooF Ditty. Y'all take care. See you later.